Blackout Bill here, check this out. We're revisiting a motor that I blew real hardcore, but I mean, this thing was in bad shape. It was in good shape, but you can't tell the inner workings of salt. The salt just eats everything. I got the new unit in. You just don't know what you're gonna get. So check the video out where I beat the crap out of this thing and check out what we got. And for those of you that remember the Nissan series, where I literally beat the crap out of a Nissan 3.5 motor, found a lower unit on eBay. It was not cheap. Holy smokes, was it not cheap. So we found some power head bolts, cleaned it up a little bit, schmagga-wagga, and we just gotta secure the power head on, look at the carburetor, reassemble the bad boy. Got all the pieces with the exception of a water pump housing. Right now I'm just looking for a 10mm bolt to finish putting the power head on. Alright, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, I thought this was the last we saw of this mofo. I mean, I beat the hell out of this motor. I mean, it is what it is. It's all salt corroded. I actually beat up the water pump housing. This thing is corroded, bad. No problem, this came off. No problem, the water pump housing came off. But the water pump housing bolts, there you go. You wanna know if it was me or the previous owner? There's your freaking evidence. I mean, the first couple threads, free, and then salt corrosion. These wouldn't come out with my actual corded drill. The lower unit out and apart a long time ago. Saved it because I wasn't sure if I could ever reuse it again. Found a cutie little patootie on eBay. Check this out. Okay, so we did previously buy a lower unit for a 3 horsepower Nissan that was very close and similar, except it didn't have the water inlets on the side. So this is a different unit. Of course, prices are up, so I had to pay a little bit for this one. No big deal. It's the same one. Cute, clean, wonderful. Let's get this 3.5 back together and back on the water. Resurrecting one outboard at a time. Except it's not one outboard at a time. It's like 14 outboards at once, with only one working once every 3 years. So I'm stuck here with this plate. I cannot get this plate off, and I do not, universe, not. So we can maybe pick at it this way. I see some dowel marks here. Boom, 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 boom. The gasket I can figure out, but the new lower unit doesn't have this piece here, this thick plate, so that's got to come off. Maybe we keep the plate on then. But now I'm actually happy because the more I try to just take the basic parts off, I mean, the lower unit housing would not come off. This thing has been sitting in salt water for way too long. And we're done with it. But I want to save the, I gotta reuse this part. I gotta reuse this thing. Put it on the new one. The new one didn't come with it. That's why this thing's so stuck, because this section here has got too much surface area to stick. And it's why Nissan had to learn and grow. And it's why everything's all freaking stuck. And it's why we're having so much trouble getting this thing out. I know in real time y'all can't see this, but I'm not lying. I've been working on this thing for a flippin' hour. And it's flicking out. Jesus. I mean, I beat the hell out of the thing with a hammer just to get it off. And I didn't know that the rest of it was going to be this bad, so. jeez. I don't even know. I've never worked on a Nissan, so I don't even know what the hell these things do. This thing is apparently part of the drive shaft. It goes on this thing. And I don't really care about that so much, but I care about this housing, which won't come off. So obviously this plate is on and stuck via the roll pin, I would assume. But technically, if it came out of the lower unit of this, I should be able to slide it on the lower to the other one. Just want to make sure this gasket's good, which it's not. So we can't do that. We got to fix it right. So let's snag that gasket out. Let's play with this. And then eventually, we get to put it in this. That's how it's supposed to go. Oh, yeah. See, they were made for each other. Anyway, that's why this thing would come out. And it's not that corroded here. It's just stuck. All right. I can't believe I'm saying this. We're fixing a Nissan. Stay tuned.